accomplishment? I don't know. I think just the fact that we've been a band for as long as we have, and one of the huge things that I love are all the places that we've been. We've toured the U.S., dozens of times, and we've been to, Canada and South America and Southeast Asia and Japan and Europe and all these just like crazy places, and that's something that I never thought I'd ever get the chance to do. So that's definitely a big one, a big accomplishment, I think, for all of us. Yeah.
So a bit of a fun question. So if you ran Band's Warped Tour, what are some of the bands you would choose? They can be dead or alive, past, present, your choice.
Okay. I would definitely say some bands like Jimmy Eat World, Starting Line, Brand New. I've never seen Brand New live before. I'd love to see Brand New. And then, I mean, if you're talking any band, dead or alive or anything, Queen is one of my favorite bands. So let's bring Queen back and have them do Warped Tour.
Where do you picture the band in 10 years?
The band in 10 years? I don't know. I mean, it's almost been 7 years that we've been in a band now, so I don't know. Hopefully, if we are still a band in 10 years, hopefully we're still good, humble people who just love to play music, and hopefully we're having a good time doing it.
AltRockLive being one of the top 16 bands to see at Warped Tour, so first of all, congratulations.
Cool, thank you, yeah.
Must be very, very humbling moment.
Yeah.
And what would be one or two of your top 16 bands, whether it's for this tour or just in general?
There's a lot of amazing bands on this tour. Some of the ones I've enjoyed watching the most, Pierce the Veil, they're great guys, and they've just been killing it on this tour. I've met the Sleeping with Sirens guys, and they're awesome to watch. There's a lot of my favorite bands, like Taking Back Sunday and Newfound Glory and The Used. Awesome bands to see. There's a band called Dead Sarah, who I'd never seen until on this tour, and they're amazing. They have a very impressive set. Brief Carolina. There's a bunch, so yeah.
What are your favorite song lyrics you've written? It could be a Mayday praise song, it could be lyrics that you wrote when you were 15.
I don't know. People ask me that. It's tough to say. I don't have like a favorite, but I know one that's one of my favorites would be "Miserable at Best." I know I'm good for something. I just haven't found it yet. It's just one of my lines like that. But I don't know. It's hard to say.
So how can you describe your music, how it's revolved from the very beginning, from your first album to now?
I think a lot of it, the main idea of it is still the same, but we've all grown as people and as musicians and as a band. And I was 19 whenever we started this band. I'm 26 now. So obviously things change. But for the most part, it's still the same. We just one of us will come up with an idea for a song, and then the five of us will kind of sit down and work on it until it's a song. And that's the way it's kind of always been. We did some co-writing on our second album, and I think we found that we didn't really enjoy that experience. We didn't like the songs or believe in the songs as much as it would have been if we had just gone in and made the songs that we wanted to make ourselves, So, yeah.
Sure. So, again, Mayday Parade's been on Warped Tour a lot. You guys have ventured to the tour. Now, every year, what's something new that you learn?
Yeah, this is our fourth time doing Warped Tour, and it's really crazy. Like anybody that I talk to that's doing the tour for the first time, I always tell them that it's hard to describe. There's no other tour in the world like it. It's very unique, very special. But I think each time we do it, we get more comfortable with it. We get more confident, as a part of the tour. You know what to expect more. It can be intimidating at first. Like our first time doing the tour, we felt like we were this small band on this huge tour, and it was kind of overwhelming and intimidating. But I think over time you realize that there's a community vibe, and everyone's working hard and doing this together, and everybody's friendly and supportive, and there's not really any reason to feel intimidated or anything. And so yeah, it's great. I love the tour.
This is sort of along the same lines, but I saw that you're giving away a full poster, and I remember a few years ago, everyone was giving away their free merch and posters, and I think I got nail polish one year. So how do you feel about the evolution of Warped Tour and the changes as they've been made over the years, being a bit of a veteran?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, especially because the first time I went to Warped Tour as a kid was 10 years ago in 2002. Jacksonville Warped Tour, so it's been 10 years, and I've gone to it almost every, or either been to it or gone to it, or been a part of it or gone to it every year since then. I don't know, it's always weird when they make like big changes. One year they only have one main stage as opposed to having two. I'm glad this year they're back to having the two main stages. It's cool to see different companies and non-profit organizations and stuff do cool things, like they have the Band Happy tent this year for the first time, where they have, you know, members of bands giving lessons to kids for, you know, drums or keyboards or vocals, guitar, whatever, and that's really cool to see. And you see a lot of that kind of stuff every year.
How did you come up with your name, Mayday Parade?
We just kind of picked the name. I think Jake, our drummer, liked the word Mayday and wanted to use that, and Alex came up with Mayday Parade, and we rolled with it. We liked it.
What are you most excited about in the upcoming year? Like any new albums or tours or anything?
Yeah, well, the rest of this year we'll be touring, and then 2013, I'm sure we'll start working on a new album pretty early in the year, and that's what I'm really excited about. It'll pretty much, you know, it'll be the same as always. We'll spend a few months writing the album, a few months recording the album, and then we'll put out, and then we'll tour for, you know, a year and a half or so. It'll be fun to do all over again, yeah.
So what's the greatest thing that has ever been said about your music?
Greatest thing that's ever been said? I don't know. That's really tough to say. The one thing that blows my mind are the amount of people that come up to us every day and tell us, you know, how our music has helped them, you know, get through hard times, or it's just, you know, it saved them or whatever. That's really awesome, and something that we didn't even really expect, you know, like coming into this. We were just you know, writing music and playing music, and then it's cool to see all these people that kind of will tell you how much it means to them and how much it's helped them. So that I think is the most special thing, you know, to me about it. Yeah.
Or with you, could be special items from home or anything in general.
Okay. I'm pretty simple with touring. From like the beginning when we started touring till now, I've brought less and less and less, and I've like cut down on the amount of things I bring on tour. So now I just have a backpack that I bring, and we've been out for 2 months now, and I have nothing but my just one single backpack with just I wear the same jeans every day. I wear flip-flops so I don't have shoes or socks. So I have a bunch of shirts and underwear. My laptop is my probably the thing I can't live without, because I don't even have an iPod or anything, so I have all my music on there, and then obviously all the, you know, like when I'm working on music, working on songs, I use my laptop, and my cell phone, that's important as well, obviously, an acoustic guitar to be able to jam on. I don't know, sunglasses for Warped Tour, you gotta have those, and I don't know, yeah.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Time that we spoke, you said, please understand if I see you